I'm fucking furious. Missouri, on top of a 10-week abortion ban, is trying to ban terminating ectopic pregnancies. For those that don't know, an ectopic pregnancy is when a fertilized egg embeds itself outside of the uterus. It's a kind of pregnancy where the fetus will never be viable, it will never turn into a baby, but it can be deadly to the pregnant person. So if, or rather when this happens, people with this kind of pregnancy will have to catch it in time, or else they're looking at potentially having to decide between internal bleeding, losing reproductive organs, and death, or 15 years in prison. State Rep Brian Seitz is proposing this because he says hospital machinery can't tell if a pregnancy is ectopic or not, so he wants to make sure it's not used as an excuse to get an abortion. It's interesting to me that instead of drawing the line on the other side, saying, wow, it's kind of hard to tell if a pregnancy is going to be viable or not, so maybe we should not ban abortions, but instead find other ways to lower the rates, like, I don't know, these humane methods that have been proven to lower abortion rates. He and other lawmakers decided to say, just ban it all. Sure, pregnant people are being forced to be pregnant and give birth without their consent and take life-threatening risks, but you know what? They're risks that forced birth lawmakers are willing to make. How noble. The whole ectopic pregnancy thing reminded me of this. People are being imprisoned for having miscarriages, which they can't control, and miscarriages happen in 15% of pregnancies, so this is a fun slippery slope to be on. And it also reminds me of the whole no exceptions for rape and incest part of abortion bans. We're really just treating pregnant people as incubators at this point, and not human beings, who have their own thoughts and feelings and lives and homes and friends and families. Well, at least it's just Missouri, right? Yeah. Over half the country is planning on banning abortion if Roe fell. And these bans are fucking slippery. It's so easy to just keep making them more extreme. Bans at 15 weeks, no 10, no 6, when people don't even know they're pregnant yet. Dead bodies have more bodily autonomy than pregnant people do in Texas now. Rapists can collect a $10,000 reward for turning in someone they forcibly impregnated if that person seeks out an abortion. You see how slippery that is? See how easy it would be for us to slide right into the fucking Handmaid's Tale? You know what's not slippery and in fact is very concrete and straightforward? Bodily autonomy. And these bans directly jeopardize it. Hey, at least they work and they're lowering abortion rates. You would think, right? They don't lower the rates and they don't make pregnant people who need or want abortions just disappear. You know what has been proven to work is these methods, which are humane and treat pregnant people as humans. When abortion is legal and those methods are in place, unintended pregnancy rates go way down. That means less people needing abortions. But when there are bans, that rate goes way up, and the abortion rates stay essentially the same. It's almost like getting to the root of the issue is a better solution than stripping people of their human rights. So why do lawmakers push for that right stat instead? It's not to save lives. I can promise you that. Bans impact a lot, but lowering abortion rates is not on that list. There's links and info in my bio. Sign if you're able.